Alright guys, PABrewNews. End of the day, time for a beer review. Start here, Todd. I did the drums. Drunk. Yeah. Didn't do a good job either. Okay. Evil Twin Brewing Company, Glazed. Imperial Doughnut Break. This is an Imperial Porter malt beverage with coffee and natural flavors added. Imperial Biscotti Break also make your sugar levels rise and bittersweet flavors of coffee, almonds, and chocolate very sentimental. Now, they've topped it off. Top it off with what? You know what? We'll just crack into it and find out. It's a little cold in here. A little chilly in here. Autumn's upon us. The autumnal heat. So, it's about 55. Between 55 and 65 degrees in here, so it is prime serving temperature. But boy, that bottle feels a little cold. It doesn't burn me when I touch it, so it's obviously too cold for me, as Joe would say. So here we go. Ruby hues coming through as I pour it, but other than that, it looks like a dark brew. A pretty aggressive pour, resulting in no head. Soft carbonation is visible though on just the sides of the glass where the head should be. Of course, this is, what would I say, 11.5 alcohol by volume, so you can definitely see the alcohol legs in this glass. Okay, it's aroma time. Prepare. Wow. Wow. Basically milk, dark, and baker's chocolate. Just boom. You got espresso coffee, you got earthiness, you got little soft hints of some dark fruits coming up through there. But you're getting a nice breadiness too that's coming through with that chocolate. Yeah, just a nice sweet breadiness that's coming up with all those chocolate goodness. And I mean the name donut might make that happen in my brain face a little bit, but there is something bright and sweet and bready coming up with these lovely chocolate notes. Almost oat-like. So, shall we? Let's cheers. That is just the medium side of a full mouthfeel. Tapering to the low side of a full mouthfeel, but then it clings and lingers and sticks, and so we'll just call it the low side of a full mouthfeel. But for an Imperial Porter, that is perfectly wonderful for me. Yes, beautiful. I was also the idiot that did this. No, after I sip on it a little bit more, get acclimated to the brew, it's the low side of a full mouthfeel. You get some nice, sweet, bready oats playing through, adding to the body, of course. The coffee, the chocolate is very prevalent. It's super smooth. I mean, the alcohol gives a little soft hint of that bright alcohol whiff, brings a little dark fruit to the table underneath everything else, but it's absolutely smooth. It's not as bold and complex. As I said, it doesn't have a super complex smell, but those chocolates are all coming out individually. Here, they're kind of blending together. You got a little bit of a mixture of everything kind of got to go on, so they're not as bold and individual as they are in the aroma. Some of that coffee earthiness takes over. So the coffee almost battles for star character in this one. And then the chocolates play off that earthy coffee note. So you're getting hints of the bakers, hints of the dark chocolate, hints of the milk chocolate along the way. And there's this nice structure of that nice sweet oat note. You see what I did there? Yeah, nice buttery, bready goodness. But not in that kind of bad way, in a good way. So, let's read the rest of it. Okay, now we topped it off with an insane amount of donuts. All this all the time American favorite is making its way back into the spotlight. Here at Evil Twin Brewing, we're not letting the tasty trend pass us by without taking it to the next level. Drink it with great gusto. Rosa donuts. So, this is actually produced and bottled for Evil Twin Brewing Company by Westbrook Brewing Company from Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Evil Twin distributing out of Brooklyn, New York. And yeah, you get that sweetness of like a confectionery, sugary oat, just breadiness that is really nice. And it just lingers through. When I had Imperial Biscotti break a long time ago, it was a big solid beer, but I wasn't getting that breadiness. But then after I drank it, after the review was already over, strange because the beer was already at room temperature, but then like it just started coming out. Then you just more and more you started getting this like baked buttery bread goodness coming out. Oh, there's that biscotti part, you know, coming out finally. This one's not wasting time. It gives you that doughy oat sweetness immediately, and then carries along with the beer very nicely, and everything just plays along with it. Mm-hmm. 11.5 is completely fucking hidden. The mouthfeel is very delectable for me. I like it quite a lot. The beer is not super complex or super bold, but it is very nice, very tasty. And it's super drinkable. Kind of wish I had another 8 bottles of that, you know, just to make sure I did it right. Yeah. As I said, not the boldest beer in the world, not the most complex beer in the world, but to me, it comes off as an advertised beer, as DJ likes to say. And in that grade, I gotta have to give it at least a 9.5 or 9 out of 10 at least. Yes, it could be more bold. Yes, it could be a little bit this or a little bit more complex or whatever. But damn, as Imperial Porters go and stuff like that, overall the beer, I'm just gonna give this big a fat 9 out of 10. It's not pushing to that oh my god level where the 9.5s linger. And it's really gonna have to blow my doors off in an amazing way to get 10s. There's certain beers that have done that to me. Not so much anymore. Not saying there won't be, but yeah. But this one, I mean, I hate to give everything a 9 out of 10 anymore, but like this is definitely 9, between the 9 and 9.5 region. So if you see it, as long as the price is right, this was $14.99 a bottle. I don't think I paid that for it again. But if you can find it cheaper, I mean, definitely grab it. It's worth it. And being that as it may, I've paid more for worse beers. Absolutely. Nobody wants this shit. Nobody buys this shit. Beautiful beer. 9 out of 10. Yeah, this is great. Well, I'm just drinking a beer now and you're just watching me because I'm not talking about it anymore. Yeah, I'm happy with the 9 out of 10. I kind of want to kick it up a little bit, but I'm good right there. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. This is way better than the double liquid fudge or whatever it was called. Just don't bother. It just did not work. It did not work at all. This is actually working for what it's supposed to be, and it's delicious, and its taste is bad. You know, it's great, and it's 11.5. So definitely give this one a go. If you've got it, let me know. If you haven't, then hopefully this review helps. If it doesn't, well, you just wasted 10 minutes of your life. You'll never get it back. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. Cheers. Mmm.